Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in Off the Bench Wednesday morning show brought to you by Hood Dental. Fired up to have them as partner in the foxhole with us over there at Hood Dental. What's happening, everybody? How we doing?
Great. We redeemed ourselves.
That yo was so much better than yesterday because it didn't exist yesterday.
No.
So
I felt like I had to bring it today since I messed it up so bad yesterday.
I could see it in your face when you walked in the door this morning. You're about to bring the yos. Did y'all see that picture I sent this morning?
Of Kane?
Came.
I'm telling you.
It's
every
like
morning when I walk in here, different spot.
We got a creepy, Toy Story situation going on with Miss Kane.
So you moved her back over there.
I moved her back over there because she moved herself in the middle of the night.
To your seat.
Yep. Creepy stuff. Creepy stuff happening here at Guarantee.
But you know now, Kane moves mid-show, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
She won't do it if the cameras are on. You know that.
No.
Only when they're off. How's the vibe check for everybody? We're doing good. It's Wednesday.
Great.
It's the proverbial hump day, I guess.
Yeah. That's what they call it.
That's what they call it.
They made a whole commercial about it.
They did. They made a whole commercial about it. Really, hump day for us is Tuesday usually.
Yeah.
But we've softened that up a little bit with the 80s music.
We made it fun.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Great.
We're doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back still good since yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any training yesterday?
Not yesterday. Today I'm back at it.
Back at it? How many miles?
I think it's only 2 today. Starting back slow. And a 10K you don't really have to do.
Taylor, what do you think about that? Only 2 miles today she has to run.
I'll drive 2 miles.
Yeah, that sounds like 2
Ain't
miles.
running 2
too
miles.
many.
It's really not. I used to think that was a lot.
I bet it's really not. Huh?
Yeah.
What's the most you run without stopping?
I think,
or like walking, like a continuous run.
yeah, I think like 7.
2.
And then after that, I'm like, ugh, I gotta take a little break here.
I'll take a little breaksy. Taylor, how you doing, buddy?
Despite my morning, I'm doing well. Doing
Oh,
good.
yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
we
You
got
were
an
shaking your
angry-
fist, huh?
We got a road rage text.
I'm in a good mood now, though. I walked in. I put it behind me. Not going to let it get to me. Even though, we had to get off at Drusilla and go back roads and go government all the way here. We got here 20 minutes after normal. No big deal.
Not a big deal.
We're good to go.
Wait, you know why the vibes are great?
Why?
Because we're ranked number 6.
I was about to say, I don't want y'all listening and treating us any differently out
Right.
there. We're gonna try to stay humble.
Right.
Try to
keep our feet on the
Keep our
ground.
feet on the ground.
If y'all ask for pictures out in public, we get it.
We get it.
But please try to refrain.
Number 6. Some people saying 6 is the new 1.
I've heard that.
A lot of people are saying it. Well, congrats to the whole team.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I
Pretty
don't
sure
know.
T-Bob was holding the show back.
Oh, no doubt, for sure. 7-6, we did it.
Yeah.
We've arrived, basically.
I mean, you got to go somewhere, man. This is 4 years in a row.
Yeah, we
What's
like
going on?
move
Moving
up
on up.
every time.
4 years in a row.
Because I think even when before I joined, didn't y'all go up to from 11 to
So-
9 or something like that?
So we went 10 to 9,
Okay.
9 to
9.
7, 7 to 6. And then before 10, they weren't ranked. So that's 4 years in a row. Continue climb, man.
Just continue to climb. Next stop,
Number 5.
5.
And you can say, who cares? It's only a few spots every year. It hasn't dropped, though, since the rise started. So it's not like
It hadn't
you got highly
plateaued.
ranked, you got upset by someone you shouldn't have lost
Yeah.
to,
Yep.
and you dropped. No,
We
you
also
didn't
haven't
go
stagnant.
from
Yep.
a spot or two every year.
Go
Keep on
us.
climbing.
So now we're the 6th seed. We're coming. We're coming for you, McElroy.
Oh, they don't even know.
They don't even know. They're going to get blindsided one year. Now, it might be looks like about 6 years from now.
Yeah.
But we're going to get you.
In 2030, watch out.
2030, we're coming for that number one spot. Constant, never-ending self-improvement, people.
Yeah.
That's what we strive for in life. Hope everybody's having a great morning. 2 days in a row, I've woke up
with a spring
feet on
in your step?
spring in the step.
Okay.
I popped out of bed.
Why?
I didn't even snooze.
Why?
Alarm went off, popped out, feet on the ground, alarm off, straight to the closet to get dressed.
Okay.
Incredible. I don't know why. Just fired up.
I love it. It's because we're number 6.
It's
you felt
because
it
we're
in
number
your
6.
bones
I
before
felt it
it
in my
happened.
bone. Lacey was looking at me a little differently yesterday. You know what I mean?
She's like, wait,
Wow.
did you say number 6?
Number 6? You kidding me? We've been married a long time. I don't even know what to say to you right now.
I mean, you're glowing.
That's why we do it, people. That's why we do this. It's for the ratings, for sure.
Duh.
Obviously. No, but I'm
Good
excited.
team.
It's good because it's a lot of work that everybody puts in here, and certainly y'all put in the lion's share of the work. So it's always good for a little recognition out there, just for the hard work. So good job. Kudos to y'all. For sure.
Kudos to the whole team. OTB
Teamwork
is truly OTB is truly a team effort.
Yes.
Like
it
we
is.
are all very involved. And that's why we all work so well.
Okay. We have fantastic guests, like we're going to have today. Coach Kim Mulkey.
Yeah.
Going to be joining the show. If she takes if she recognizes my number. So I've never
Did you say, hey, it's Matt Flynn?
I hadn't texted her. I was going to wait
Okay.
a little while. I didn't
Okay.
want to text her before 7 a.m.
It is a professional interview, so are you rolling with Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Coach Kim Mulkey,
It
Dragon
is your
Flynn
business
here.
name, after all. It's
Yep.
on your packages and stuff, you told us.
Yep. Now, Coach, I know you've won a lot of championships in your life. But we're the number 6 mid-market morning sports show in the country, in the USA.
Yeah.
So
I know you're going to be excited, but I need you to take this interview seriously.
We don't want to be treated any differently.
I need you to keep winning so you can, we can still find you a spot on the show. You know what I mean?
It's going to fill up real fast. The people are clamoring.
People are clamoring. Now, looking forward. We have a great show. We got, getting closer, one day closer to the Super Bowl. I'm getting excited. A lot more nuggets
you?
coming from, huh?
Are you?
I mean, I am. It's a Super Bowl still. I know. I get it. It's not like it doesn't have the juice or the energy, I guess,
Yeah.
as most. But, I mean, which ones do? What was the last Super Bowl where you're like, oh, I'm juiced for this one? And, what was the reasoning behind it?
The Bengals, because
Well, okay. You had a rooting interest.
Yeah, honestly, maybe that one. Because that was when Cooper Kupp, remember, he was setting records. He was going insane. Stafford's first year out of Detroit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Burrow on the other side of things.
That
'cause
one was for real, though.
Right.
Aside from my love for Joe Burrow.
Right, because, they went on an incredible run, the Bengals did. I remember
Yeah.
they upset the Chiefs in Kansas City. And then, again, you're like, Stafford finally out of the Detroit shadow. Can he get it done? There were storylines on both sides. This one, for me,
Ugh.
Wait, what's the storyline?
There's not one, really. You could say...
you could find one in there, but, is it interesting enough? I don't think so.
You could go...
I mean, not for us.
Not
you
for
have
us.
To, you have to find,
you're right. Not for us.
I feel like for most Super Bowls, you just have to find joy in the fact that it's the last football game for a long time.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the culmination of everything you've been watching all season long. It's the Super Bowl. There's going to be a great halftime performance. There's going to be, hopefully a exciting national anthem. There's the commercials. There's maybe a Super Bowl party you're attending. So I think that's probably more the excitement for everybody. You consume so much football for the last 6 months, so much football, right? After football seasons, for football fans, you kind of get your life back a little bit. Not, I'm saying that it's the most positive thing because football's over and it's sad. But it's the Super Bowl. I don't think everybody, very rarely do you have a rooting interest in the Super Bowl itself.
Yeah.
Very rarely, unless you're the Patriots, very rarely does your team make it. Or do you care enough, a fan base care enough about their college team to follow their players and root them on, right?
I guess there's a lot. of LSU players in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're a little spoiled from that aspect as LSU
And
fans.
only one on the Seahawks, actually.
Oh, interesting. And that
Anthony
is
Bradford's the only one.
Yeah, they're like all on the
And
Patriots.
3 on the Patriots?
5
It's
on
like,
the
yeah.
Patriots.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Campbell,
Butte.
Chason, Butte,
Butte.
Yeah.
Braden Swenson, and I'm blanking on
There's
the
the
last guy.
last
But
one.
there's 5 on the Patriots.
Whoever you are, 5th one, we're cheering for you.
I'll pull up the graphic.
It was so cute. It was like, it's their first day at LSU. And it's like their freshman
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
headshots,
That was
and then
good.
It's like, it's their first Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Adorable.
I will say, like, to your point, I've never had a rooting interest in the Super Bowl.
That's
So,
true.
you know,
Me
I mean,
either.
that was a little bit of a low blow, but you know, it's,
Well, I didn't even mean it as a shot to
I
you,
usually do
but
care.
now I do, actually.
it's fine.
I usually do care. I just can't bring myself to be as excited about this one.
I think it's more I think traditionally for people, it's more of like it's a day dedicated and kind of surrounded and focused on, usually for people, it's a Super Bowl
Like a
gathering,
party. Yeah.
party, get together, whether it's a small group of friends, big group of friends. Still believe that the Super Bowl should 100%, absolutely, no questions asked, be on Saturday
Yeah.
because people like to have a couple cold pops.
Right.
And it's hard to do that. We're a late afternoon game. What time? What a kickoff we got?
It's normally like 5:36.
Yeah,
Super Bowl's
5:36.
normally early.
Is there anything
5:30.
like? Are y'all like Alondra? I think I know the answer for you because you've kind of talked about it. Like, are you excited for? Okay, maybe not for the game so much, but it is the last football game of the year.
Yeah.
So you watch it with. You know, I watch the game with mixed emotions. Like I want it to be a great game, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Just because it's the last, but then I'm like, oh man. It's the
Even
one.
last weekend, I was like, dang, I kind of miss some football.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I am gonna
Kind of like.
try to enjoy the last game that
Yeah.
we'll have for a while.
Yeah.
But and like again, like I'm gonna enjoy the Super Bowl. It's gonna be fine. But I just can't bring myself to be as excited about it as I have been in the past.
Are you excited about halftime?
Yes. I might be the only person excited about
Yeah.
halftime.
Now, when I do some Googling and some national, like, trying to figure out who this fella is
Yeah.
and, like, all the things.
Yeah.
I don't know. He kind of made some headlines.
Yeah.
Was it the Grammys? He made some headlines?
The Grammys, before the Grammys.
Yeah,
he's-
so making
he's
a lot of
pretty
headlines.
controversial.
Pretty
yeah.
controversial, okay? Which I feel like is a surprising pick for the NFL. Controversial because they want to stay
So
as non-controversial as
I was talking about
possible.
this with Rivers last night, and there was this video that was going around where people were asking like football players about the halftime show, and like we agreed like the most reasonable answer was, well, he's the most globally streamed artist. If you want to be a global entity, then of course like you should get somebody who's globally popular. Like I get that it's historically not been that way, but I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's a good business decision if you want to attract different audiences. I don't know.
For sure. I mean,
But
yeah,
I'm
I did
very
see that. I was
biased
kind of
in
surprised
this.
that he is like the most streamed person right now.
Yeah, he's very popular.
Yeah.
My friends that don't speak Spanish love Bad Bunny
Right.
and his music.
Okay.
Like he's fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
He's like
I like to
club
have fun.
jams. Yeah.
I like fun. I don't know if I'll recognize any of the songs. Maybe I will.
Maybe
Should we play some songs today?
we can.
I don't know.
I know plenty.
You know plenty?
Oh yeah. He's a like
Maybe just to get the people
There's, like,
at least a little bit prepped
Yeah.
and ready
Yeah.
for what they're going to hear.
I know the
Most of my writing
Davakini
playlists-
one or whatever.
Oh, yeah. What were those
Dakiti.
songs? Dakiti?
I don't know. I picked it to be first, so big fan of that
TT
one.
Me Pregunto.
Oh, yeah. TD. Whatever that was. Nailed that one.
That song's like my aunt's asking me if I have a girlfriend.
Oh.
Try to sing it, and then he's like, "Yeah, I have a bunch of them," and he starts naming all the girls, and yeah,
Okay. Well, I hope it's great. It's fantastic.
I think it'll be.
Do y'all have a favorite Super Bowl halftime that y'all have ever seen before?
I loved Lady Gaga's when she jumped into the stadium.
Yeah,
Although I'm shocker of the week for you, Matt. I'm a big Lady Gaga fan. So
Really?
I mean, I was a little bit
Interesting.
biased towards that one.
I mean, who isn't? The talent.
the Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay one was fun.
Yeah.
I did like that one. This is just a personal preference. I like one person. I don't like the boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
crossover. It's
But it's
fun.
never just one, really just one person.
I like one.
The Shakira J-Lo one, also fun.
One was good.
The one where who was last year?
That was the
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
one.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's was good. I do remember that one. The one that had like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
There was one in LA a few years ago.
That one was really good too, I thought.
Yeah.
And they when
Wasn't
they
that
did,
the Bengals
when they did
That
50
was
Cent So
Rams.
Dirty?
That was Rams Bengals.
Yeah,
'cause
he
it
was
in
like
LA.
hanging
They
upside
had
down.
him hanging upside down. I'm like, oh, come on, don't
Like
do that, man,
meat.
like that. Don't do that. All right, well, I hope Mr. Bunny has a great performance on
Old
Sunday.
Dust Bunny.
Old Dust Bunny.
Hope he has a great
I'm gonna
performance.
be.
Is it Dust Bunny like lint?
I think so.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. That sounds right.
I like that better.
I'm gonna be jamming.
You can be jamming
Oh yeah.
just by
I
yourself
love Bad Bunny. Oh yeah.
at the house.
Yes.
All right, well, I hope the whole thing's entertaining, and I hope
It's
he
also
has a good
horror
show.
movie.
And I hope we have a good show today.
We will. We're
Got
number
3
6.
hours of just absolute 6th-ranked entertainment right here. Sports takes galore. We'll keep talking about the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. I guess it's National Signing Day. Does that even matter anymore?
LSU is waiting on 2 guys, Matt, and one's technically already signed.
All right.
So huge
It's
day.
a big day for the LSU Tigers on their recruiting path. A day that used to be filled with LSU fans having a couple cold pops
You had all
at a big
26 in
party.
one day.
All 26, watching highlight film, celebrating, high-fiving. It's lost its luster. I bet you woke up today, you probably didn't even realize or even think about it being National Signing Day, the old traditional National Signing Day, the one in February. But here we are. So we'll give you at least an update on those 2 potential LSU signings. Super Bowl. We got a great show for you. Stay tuned right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right. Well, we just said it. We're getting ready for the big game, the super big game this weekend, this Sunday. So you may be planning a party. You might be invited to a party. Well, if you're hosting, if you're going, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you are the life of the party. Make sure you're bringing the party with you in your hand. And that's one Dos Equis. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about bottles. We're talking about cans, a delicious Mexican lager, the Amber Especial, the Micheladas. They got a taste for everything, but truly is the best beer around. So if you're going to go do it, make sure you're stocking up this week. Make sure you're getting it iced down in the cooler. Throw it in the fridge. Get it ready for the party. Why don't you be the most interested man in the world? Why don't you stay thirsty? If you're going to do it, make sure you do it responsibly. Get ready for the big game with some Dos Equis.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo
Tigers
muchas
turn
novias.
talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra.
Off the
Baila
Bench,
pa' llevarla
presented
toda
by
pa'
Hood
un
Dental.
VIP, un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey. Que sonrían las que ya les metí en un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón.
All right. Well, welcome back here off the bench. Wednesday show brought to you by Hood Dental. Also,
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Like, tell me this doesn't make you want to move.
I mean, you have no choice but to move.
Move out.
I'm not sure
I'm
if
gonna
I
leave the room.
I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I'm moving.
I'm dead.
Okay. Is this TT Me Pregunto?
This is it. What told you, him saying that?
No, I didn't. I couldn't understand it. I was talking too fast. All right. Well, this is one of his hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is one of the best he's got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently.
All right. Looking forward to hearing some of the deep cuts.
The people getting angry is so funny. What? This is different. Horrible.
Are those some of the comments?
I don't know. They're just like garbage.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I'm shocked Taylor doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm so shocked.
I just.
Well, look, I got to tell you.
I like guys.
I was moving.
It's nothing against it. I'm sure it's a good song. I don't speak Spanish and I don't know what's going on. Like
I don't really feel like you have
You
to.
don't have to. You don't have to speak Spanish to like the song.
I like to know the words.
But you could just not like the song no matter what the words are.
Yeah.
I mean, the beat's fine. Did
you move, though? Like your shoulders moving? No? Oh, Taylor.
Sorry, man.
Not so.
Taylor not liking Bad Bunny was not on my bingo card.
Guys, it's Dust Bunny.
It's
From the
Dust
here on
Bunny.
out.
Taylor, you're not sounding like you're a lot of fun at parties right now.
Great. Love concerts. Go to a ton of them.
The show's going to be great. I got a feeling. That's the first Bad Bunny song I've heard. Now I can see where they can make a little fun show, though, out of it.
Probably,
A
yeah.
lot of good dancing. I can see a lot of good outfit. Based on that one song, the over's definitely hitting on outfit changes, which is 2.5,
Yeah.
if you're wondering. All right, well.
And then what was it? Glasses on for the first song?
Well, his glasses remain on for the entire
whole
first
first
song.
song.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, because and then I think we all came to the conclusion that the dramatic removal of the sunglasses
It's going to be on a beat change.
is more of like a second song.
It's after you do it after a song.
After a song. And if you're going to do it during a song, it's not the first one, I don't
Right.
think.
So if he shows up in sunglasses, he'll finish the whole song.
He'll finish that first whole song.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe not.
So National Signing Day is today.
Should we get this show started with that?
Yeah, Taylor's going to give us a little breakdown of the two people we're watching here. Uh-oh.
What?
But before we
what
do,
was that?
let's get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlow IV, goflowiv.com. Right there, Jefferson Highway, near Bocage. Go set up your account today. Get an IV therapy. Get hydrated. Get vitamized. Keep that immune system working at full capacity. Feel superhuman in and out. Work immediately straight to the veins, IVs. So we've all seen it. We know what it is. If you've never done it before, man, treat yourself this week leading up to the Super Bowl. You might have a little Super Bowl party. Maybe you want to be proactive with your hydration, proactive with your electrolyte intake right there, your vitamins. Keep that immune system boosted with a Myers cocktail. Go to their website, goflowiv.com. You can check all their add-ins they have to your IVs, all the vitamins, all the things that they can do. Set up an account. Go get you an IV right there, GoFlowIV, goflowiv.com. All right, Taylor, let's go. We got National Signing Day, baby. LSU going to really boost up their roster today, aren't they?
You got two guys holding signings. You're really only waiting on one of them. One guy's already signed. Amari Peterson.
How's that possible?
He sent in his fax, Mac. I don't know if they still do that. He signed. He's enrolled at LSU. He just wanted to hold a signing ceremony or whatever. Like you Google Amari Peterson, LSUsports.net will come up. He's kind of already in that class. 3-star cornerback out of Florida. He was committed to West Virginia. Decommitted before the early signing period. Visited A&M. Visited Georgia Tech, but wanted to be at LSU and. LSU said there was room for him, so he jumped in. He signed the 13th, enrolled in class on the 18th. As far as today goes, Jackson Williams, the 3-star corner out of Shaw, 3-star safety, I should say, out of Shaw. He's already committed. He committed a few weeks back on January 16th. He will sign today. He was committed to Tulane with the coaching change. He decommitted. Almost committed to Washington State. Got an offer, though, 2 weeks ago when he visited LSU. So he committed. As soon as he got that offer, he's expected to sign today as well. So if Williams does, in fact, sign, that'll be the 16th member of the high school signing class. I mean, we got 1 million in the transfer portal, but it'll be 16 high school signees.
So that would be a total of, 59 new players on the roster. That's more than an NFL roster.
Not bad.
So obviously I know and understand this, but explain to the people that might not know, how do you sign on January 13th as a high school signee when it's not a signing period?
He did, Matt.
He just
Look,
did.
If you
so the answer is yes.
Rules of college football, yeah, he just did.
If you don't know the rules by now, I can't help you.
Got
I can't explain it to you.
Period in December with the early sign-up period, Wednesday to a Friday, typically like 8th through the 10th or whatever, somewhere in December. And then you got this, but
maybe he technically signed it on December 3rd, but forgot to fax it in.
He was until and there's people that did that. Like, remember it was talked about. Is you going to get the fax for a Lamar Brown or Richard Anderson? Are you going to get them in time? There's speculation that they'd already signed, but are you going to send in that fax? I think it was Richard Anderson. People speculated he signed on a Wednesday or Thursday. Didn't actually come in till a Friday. So it's one of those things that. Signing gets lost in the shop, but he's already enrolled.
Yeah. So. Our high school kids, when they sign their letters of intent for universities, is that the last thing that people use fax machines for?
Yeah, I think they still get them by fax.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the last use of a fax machine. Does anybody, y'all use a fax in a long time?
I've never used one, and I still don't understand how they work. They confuse it. That is a technology that is so far ahead of its time. You put a piece of paper on top of the copier, you just scan it, and it pops out somewhere else. Just by typing in the number. What is that?
It's like a portal.
Transferring of paper.
Transferring of paper through a portal via fax machine. 43 kids in the transfer portal, potentially 16 more in the high school class, with 2 today. Apparently one's already there.
One's already. It's just
don't know how that worked. Okay, the formality. All right, well, good on you, Lane. The Lane train keeps on a rolling, and the class just keeps getting deeper and deeper. But, is this something that's – now I heard some people talking about, with the college football schedule and how just wackadoo it is. And we'll talk about the schedule for next year a little bit more, but just from a signing day perspective, is it ever expected to get rid of the early signing period and go back to the more traditional where they're waiting until around this time to do it?
I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
Because you and I, before the show, we were talking, so like next year, the national championship is January 25th. LSU's enrollment date is January 11th.
Yep.
What about the kids on that team that are going to transfer? Like, what you're going to cause is more players, and then coaches like Lane that we talked about that want to jump ship are going to have to leave in the middle of a playoff run. They literally don't have another option.
Yep.
That's what it is. So I would like to move the transfer portal post-spring because you had a pre-spring and a post-spring. They eliminated the post-spring. I'd go back to just that. I'd go back to the February signing period. And people could say, well, the freshmen can't enroll early. Leonard Fournette came here and ran for 1,000 yards and didn't enroll early. Justin Vincent did the same thing. Like, freshmen have contributed for a long time before that was the case. Like, it's just not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I've never really loved the early enrollment thing. Now, I know there is a huge benefit to that, but I've just, I know that's the older guy in me, just not really liking the early enrollment. But it screws up the whole schedule. Like, so if that's one of the things that has to give to fix the college football calendar, like the calendar year for college football, then it is what it is. Like, you just can't enroll early unless you go back to like the old gray shirting rule or whatever that was. But it is ridiculous on the schedule that I think most of us would agree that the season drug on and drug on and drug on. What the game was the January 17th or 18th? Well, it's a whole week later next year. Enrollment starts on January 11th at LSU, and I'm assuming in most universities around that time at least. I think the last day to enroll next year enroll for second semesters like the 20th or 21st. Like, you get a week and a half, 2 weeks.
The 20th.
Yeah, the 20th. And that's 5 days before the national championship game.
Well, and think about it, Matt. The rule now is teams that make it to the national championship, their players have an additional 5 days after just to enter the portal. So you're looking at January 30th as your earliest day entering.
Right.
You're not signed until mid-February.
Yep.
Semester's been going on over a month now.
Not all universities and college programs are going to have the alignment of LSU where they can get guys into school after that enrollment period. But we did it. Anyway, it's we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little disappointed on that because I think we said the quarterfinals for next year's college football season is not until December 30th. December 30th is when we're going to get the Elite Eight playing football, which is a wild situation to me. Anyway, let's maybe just keep complaining about it, and maybe things will change at some point. It's all we can do at this point. But we're still going to watch. Let's be honest. We're going to watch and cheer, and it's going to be great. And LSU's going to be there. We're going to win the national championship, and we're going to love it. Go Tigers. National Signing Day. Big day. Big day. Waiting on 2. All right. Got a lot more. We'll come back. We're going to talk a little bit Super Bowl, and I want to talk about an unsung hero for the New England Patriots when we come back right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. Pelicanroof.com. The best darn roofing company around. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. If you have a need, if you have a project happening right now and you need a roof repair, maybe you need a brand new roof, maybe a roof replacement, whatever it was, an upgrade. Well, Pelican Roof has got you covered. The most trusted roofing company in Louisiana. And they specialize in those repairs, in those replacements. And go check them out. Go to their website. You can see right there at the top of the homepage. You can see all the 5-star reviews that they have from all the different rating services at the internet. The meanest place on earth, the internet, loves Pelican Roof. Why? Because they work with integrity. They work quickly. They work efficiently. All their projects, if you drive by a project in a neighborhood and you see that Pelican Roof sign in the front, you can see a clean work environment. You can see it done efficiently because you're going to have a project manager dedicated to your project and only your project to make sure it is done the right way, done the Pelican way. Go check them out. Visit pelicanroof.com.
"2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Wednesday morning. Wednesday show's brought to you by Hood Dental. Go check them out. All your dental needs. They got 5 locations: Dental Springs, Watson, Livingston, Zachary. Y'all go check them out. Healthy smile, healthy mouth. Hood Dental. Super, super pumped up to have them as part of the OTB team right here in the Fox Hole with us. Hood Dental. Not Bad Bunny.
This is Ashanti.
Ah, yes. Old Dust Bunny. I was thinking about the matchup this weekend in the super big game. Mm-hmm. And, y'all kind of talked about it, how, y'all aren't excited about it. And there's a lot of really cool storylines in it, even though.
I guess the Sam Darnold thing is.
Yeah, the Sam Darnold thing's cool. But there's one person for the Patriots organization who sticks out to me above the rest. Person that's been there a long time. And that's offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. I think that the cream has risen to the top when it comes to offensive minds, play callers, offensive coordinators, and I think he certainly is at the top of that list when it comes to offensive coordinators, offensive minds, and play callers. There's a difference between a really good offensive mind and a really good play caller. Play caller is a skill set you have to have, and he has proven that he is fantastic at it. Designing a game plan, implementing a game plan, teaching that game plan, and then calling it. He understands how to call plays, obviously. Did y'all know that Josh McDaniels has been a part of 10 Super Bowls? That is 1/6 of all the Super Bowls ever played. Josh McDaniels has been a part of it as a coach. Most of them as an offensive coordinator, some as an offensive assistant, certainly all of them with the Patriots. So it got me thinking with everything that's happened. Now, the quick answer for everybody is going to be like, no, that's stupid. But just like think about it a little bit. Is Josh McDaniels the most important Patriot of all time?
All time, no. I mean, it's Tom Brady, but I mean, hell, he's up there.
I think it's a conversation that can at least be like explored, at least to the point where like, no, it's definitely Tom Brady, but without Josh McDaniels, maybe some of this doesn't happen. No,
And
some of
maybe
it
you could
does
say-
happen,
maybe you could
certainly.
say coach, because if he wins it without Brady, that's a notch on his belt. Belichick's offense was terrible when McDaniel wasn't there, which is ultimately kind of what led to Bill Belichick's downfall in New England.
Yep.
So, I mean, certainly coach-wise.
Now, okay, let me rephrase the question. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl this year with Drake May, does that change your answer any? Patriot of all time.
I'm still going Brady. I mean, what
It's
Brady
still
did.
it gives it more credence for
Yeah.
sure.
Certainly, yeah. If he wins it this year with Drake May,
Yeah.
it certainly does because he has to win one with probably a
Yes.
couple. But like it puts him in certainly the Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
of New England Patriots.
I would think so for sure.
A 21-8 record as the offensive coordinator in the playoffs. 21-8, which is a pretty. So he's been the offensive coordinator with the Patriots for 14 years. I had the privilege of being in his quarterback room for not long. I was there for a cup of coffee, but I was there for enough time to like kind of understand the vibe, understand the teaching, understand how good he was in a very short amount of time. This was when, of course, Brady was there. Jimmy Garoppolo was a rookie. He was coaching Garoppolo hard now. Like he was coaching like an old school coach with him on the field, in your face, yelling, holding them to a high standard. Of course, you're not going to coach Tom Brady like that all the time, but he still coached Tom Brady hard, right? And this is when you think of professional football, especially professional football with star people like Tom Brady, you're like, oh, they're more peers. They're going to have mutual respect. Of course, there's mutual respect, but like he coached hard. And I think Tom Brady wanted that as well, but that's Josh McDaniels' personality. He expects a lot out of you, and he's a really good, he was a really good teacher of everything. Everything kind of made sense. He's a huge dork. And I say that in a great way because he's a dork for football. And like that's his life, and he loves it. And he's just he is the best offensive coordinator in the NFL, and he has been for a long time. And I've always thought that when he came back to New England, how many times did he come back? Twice? 3 times?
This is his
third tenure.
He
Every
left-
time he's come back, I'm like, well, they're going to win one.
He
They're going to
left,
win
went
another
to
one.
Denver,
Yep.
came back, left, went to Oakland,
The
then
Rams.
spent time with the Rams, yeah.
Yep.
He went to the Rams first.
And then
Well, he'll never be a
And now
good
he's
head
back.
coach, and I think he's probably realized that. He's going to be the offensive coordinator for the Patriots forever
yeah.
until he wants to stop. And he's not old.
that's
No,
what
he's only 49.
Yeah.
I went to look it up because when you were talking about it, I'm like, wait, but he looks kind of young. And then I looked it up. He's only 49. That's crazy.
Yep.
John Carroll alum.
Oh, John Carroll alum.
Yeah.
That's right. We're big on the John Carroll alums recently. So, question for y'all.
Okay.
Question for the listeners out there. Now, I know that it's getting a lot of bad pub right now, rightfully so. They're making some really dumb moves. But will there ever be a place for an assistant coach in the NFL Hall of Fame?
I don't think one will get in, but I think they should. Why not?
Like it shouldn't be. It shouldn't set. If
I mean,
one
friggin'
does,
punters get in.
if freaking punters.
I mean,
get
come
in,
on.
yeah. I believe that there should be. I believe there should be an open door for special cases for assistant coaches, and certainly this is one. This is a guy that tested the waters as a head coach, probably realized that's not his path, and he's been a coordinator and been instrumental. And when you have a 21-8 record, when you've been a part of as an assistant coach 1/6 of all the Super Bowls ever played, ever teed up and kicked off, that's pretty impressive. Like it's got to be a special situation. And I think the underappreciated part of this is like Josh McDaniels as an offensive coordinator has had a really special special career up to this point. So it's an interesting thing to discuss. Certainly on the Mount Rushmore of all-time important players or coaches for the New England Patriots. When you start thinking about that, assistant coach never pops up to anybody's mind. But when we look at these storylines leading up to this weekend's Super Bowl, I think Josh McDaniels is one of the most intriguing ones for me, just because I've been with him. I've seen it and the record that he has. And look, he's about to do it like what the Patriots have done, coming back and starting a new Super Bowl run after their long-term dynasty and done it a completely different way. New personnel, new coaches, not the Patriot way. It's a different Patriot way. Has been incredible. Like, think of all the fan bases that just don't get the chance to cheer on their team at the Super Bowl. Patriots fans are spoiled. And a lot of it, one common denominator, they changed head coach, they changed quarterback, roster, a different culture over there. One person remains the same, Josh McDaniels. So I think he needs to be praised for that. I think he needs to be watched, and I think he needs to get the kudos that certainly assistant coaches don't normally get. All right, we're going to go to break. We'll continue talking everything Super Bowl. We're going to wrap up our number one right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, I can see it now. Told you yesterday. Can't wait to do a cannonball this summer. Maybe a jackknife, can opener, maybe just a classic dive. I don't care. Whatever it is, it's going to be diving into a Russell pool. Russell Pools, RussellPools.com, the most trusted name. The name when you think of the highest quality custom pools in Louisiana. Been doing it a long time. The company has had a high reputation for a long, long time. Chris Anderson and the crew over there doing a fantastic job taking that business to the next level. Why is that? Because they got 2 landscape architects right there on staff. So if you have whatever you can dream of, you want a square pool, you want a round pool, you want a pool that is in the shape of your last name initial, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You want a wave pool? Sure. You want a lazy river? You want a grotto? Can I get a hot tub, somebody? It doesn't matter what you want. If you want it, they can build it. They can maintain it. Go check them out. RussellPools.com.
Off the bench, presented by Hood Dental.
They say you got a girl. How you want me? How you want me when you got a girl?
All right, welcome back in. Off the Bench. Wednesday show brought to you by Hood Dental. All right, look, here in Louisiana, we know what hard work looks like, and nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. Pala. 52 years, Pala's been building the Gulf Coast with a reputation for safety, quality, craftsmanship that always stands the test of time. If you're looking for a contractor to help with some steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, maintenance, Pala delivers results you can trust. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure you're choosing Pala. And always looking for the best of the best. If you are, skilled welder, pipe fitter, craftsman, project professional, ready to take your career to the next level, go check out Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Visit palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com. New Orleans Saints got a little good news. Was it yesterday? Yesterday afternoon? We got the little news?
Monday night.
Monday night?
Yeah.
Monday night-ish. So we're a little late to the party here, but friend of the show, got to make this announcement. Scott Tolzien, quarterback coach for the New Orleans Saints, pulling his name out of contention to be the offensive coordinator for Mike McCarthy's staff over with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He says, man, I got Tyler Shuck. I ain't leaving. I'm going to coach this guy. I'm going to keep coaching him. So I would say that is a nice little win for the Saints right there in the offseason. They get to keep their quarterback coach, a rising star in the coaching ranks, and certainly he's been on the show multiple times now. Former teammate of mine. Talked to him a decent amount of times. Last week at the Senior Bowl, he got to kind of test his first time being an offensive coordinator last week for the American team at the Senior Bowl. I got to get hands-on with the Nuss Bus, coach him up last week. So good news for the Saints right there. Scott Tolzien sticking with it. So which was a little surprising to me. I thought, you don't never know how those conversations, those interviews are going when you're looking he's got obviously a really good and former relationship with Mike McCarthy, played for Mike McCarthy in Green Bay. And I believe 13, 14, and 15, maybe even 16. I think 16 he might have gone to the Colts. But certainly coached with him when Mike McCarthy was the head coach for the Cowboys and Kellen Moore was the OC, and I believe Scott Tolzien was the quarterback coach there. So that's, they're all intertwined there, those all three of those coaches. So good to see the Saints getting a win there. Scott Tolzien going to stick with coaching quarterbacks for our New Orleans Saints. Y'all excited about that one? Y'all fired up?
Yeah, because I think
Scott's a good
Tolzien's
guy.
Scott's a good dude,
Yeah,
man.
good dude. Also, great coach. So
Yeah, he's a rising star. He's going to
Yeah.
be a next coordinator. Surprised that he
excited
didn't
for
take.
Tyler.
I'm surprised that he took his name out of the hat of being. That's a
There were
great
multiple
opportunity,
teams
right?
Interested too.
Yeah, certainly. All right, that's going to do it for hour number one. Stick with us. We got a lot more super big game talk coming up. More LSU talk. We got Coach Kim Mulkey coming up on the next hour right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, K to Z Interiors Outdoor Living. You can go check them out. You can go to k2zblinds.com. You can see everything that they offer. And so when we talk about interior, outdoor, what are we talking about? We're talking about window coverings. We're talking about shades. We're talking about drapes. We're talking about curtains. We're talking about shutters. It doesn't matter. Make your house look better. Tie the room together a little bit more. If you have those bare windows out there, maybe you have some old shades, maybe you hung them yourself. No, let the professionals do it. Let Brandon Barton and the team, give them a call at 225-791-1220. Give them a call. Let them come out to your house. Let them come just look around. Say, all right, well, we can change that. We can add this. We can do this. We can do that. Oh, this is your budget? Well, we can work within that and do this and that. It doesn't really matter. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, they are the professionals. Let them make your house look better, make it operate better, make it operate more efficiently. Go check them out, k2zblinds.com.